When your 17-year-old says to you, Mommy, it seems like so many people my age are having a mental crisis, you get a sad and clear perspective of the state of mental health. The only way out is through, and the only way to free yourself from your mind is to come face to face with what you got going on up there. When your 17-year-old says to you, Mommy, it seems like so many people my age are having a mental crisis, you get a sad and clear perspective of the state of mental health. And for valid causes, I'm sure, like social media and comparisons are two culprits of mental health decline amongst teens. And of course, for me, it would be foolish rhetoric that's being taught in schools to be number two. But when it comes to mental health, I had to agree with my daughter, especially regarding adults. I see a lot of adults, women my age and your age, and people who look like me and people who look like you that are suffering from mental health, and that's heartbreaking. For the most part, we didn't have social media, or at least it wasn't as prominent when we were younger. And that tells me that if adults are dealing with mental health issues on such a grand scale, there is a deeper issue at play here. And usually these issues stem from childhood or young adult years. Now, think about this for a minute. In 2022, over 59 million people in the U.S. alone had mental illness. That's 23.1% of all adults. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, women ranked 6.7% higher than men for mental health issues. And being a woman, that concerns me. And yes, while the numbers have declined slightly this year, 2024, at the time of this recording, they aren't declining fast enough. And there are several reasons for the slow decline, such as maybe, living conditions or family dynamics or affordable health care, etc. But my research continues to prove to me that a bulk of our mental health issues start because running away from our problems and negative thoughts, our pain and confusion is easier than facing them. That is so good. Now, this research also tells me that the only way to mental freedom, besides prayer and belief in the one true King, yes, I'm a Christian here, whoop, whoop, is by going through the door of what got you there in the first place. In other words, to get out of a burning building, you must go through its doors or climb through its windows if you're brave enough. Either way, you must go through to get out. Or to put it another way, we have to face our problems head on, but we don't have to face them alone. And that's the key. Admitting there is a problem and knowing you are not alone in this world. You have well-trained mental health counselors and psychologists and psychiatrists ready to help you. However, in the meantime, this girl right here, at least before you make the appointment or while you wrestle with the decision process of seeking counsel, I want to share 4 core tips to help you go through the door, come face to face with your lingering mental health problems, and find the freedom that you deserve. Tip 1, mindless journaling. Now, this is where you get a journal or notebook and write or draw about anything that comes to mind. You don't think about it. You simply put pen to paper and allow your thoughts to just flow, just a natural flow. Another journaling exercise that helps so much is to ask yourself, who am I? And then write down any word that comes to mind. Now, once you finish writing, look at the words and then decide why you wrote what you wrote. Now, this exercise is very simple and it gives you a perspective of what's going on mentally. It lets you know your thoughts about yourself. Are they self-helping or self-degrading, and it helps you identify possible areas for positive change. Tip 2, nature therapy. Start spending time in nature, specifically forest type areas. Now look, I'm not telling you to go into a forest covered in bears. No, please practice safely. I'm telling you that getting out in nature has been shown to reduce stress hormone production, lower heart rate and blood pressure, and boost our immune system. This improves our overall well-being, which is a good thing. And remember, this isn't just about walking. It's about being mindful of our surroundings and noticing the sounds and the smells and even the sights of nature, which can rejuvenate your mental state. Tip 3, adopt a hobby or learn a skill. When you learn something new, whether it's a language, an instrument, or a craft like poetry or woodworking, you benefit therapeutically because you feel a sense of achievement. It keeps your mind engaged, and eventually you immerse yourself in a flow state. In other words, you're in your zone and you're submerged in the new activity. And this new state helps reduce your stress. It improves your mood, and that is a win-win for you. And tip 4, volunteer and practice acts of kindness. Performing acts of kindness or volunteering can give you a sense of purpose and community connection, which are crucial for your mental health. This activity shifts your focus from self to other people, and this helps reduce feelings of depression and anxiety. It can also boost your self-esteem and provide that social support system that you seek, and it's vital for your emotional well-being as a whole. Now, honestly, if you want to start feeling better mentally, I want you to start journaling, to get out in nature, adopt a hobby, or learn a new skill, volunteer and perform acts of kindness. However, these steps aren't a pass to continue running from your problems, because the only way to get out is to go through. And this going through involves facing your problems that cause the mental turmoil. So these 4 core tips are here to help you improve your mental health and experience transient freedom until you decide to seek professional help if and when you are ready. So there you have it, my friend. 4 core tips to help improve your mental well-being until you find the time to seek counsel. I'm author and healer Katie Gates, and if you found this video valuable, follow me, subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and drop me a comment. I want to know which tip you found most valuable. Again, I'm author, healer Katie Gates, and this is the place where I have women like you and me become the best people that we can be. If that is your thing, subscribe. Until next time, my friends, stay blessed. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.